Hi everyone, I'm Marla Miller and welcome to Marketing the Muse. This is the 7th quick query critique that I'm doing online. I'm actually doing a repeat. So for those of you who got the 6th quick query, it was, let me remind you that the title of it was Love Laws of the Jungle. It was nonfiction, and essentially I saw potential, but it was pretty confusing. When the author of this book saw the video, she took what she liked from it and resubmitted based on the critique that I made. And so I just have to offer it again, just to let people know, if you don't, that sometimes it's not big stuff. It's little stuff, and you can't see it because you're so close to it. So whether it's me offering this critique or a workshop or writer friends, whoever it is, just make sure that you're passing it by people who know what they're looking for. And what they're looking for is a story that doesn't have any speed bumps, that doesn't make them go, huh? I just got confused. And so that's what the quick query is about. I will read it. I admit that I did read it before I started videoing, and it is either in the newsletter, and this one I'm going to put on the website as well. I really want people to come to the website and sign up for the newsletter. And by the way, thank you. I got a whole bunch last week. I really appreciate that. I'm working hard to get this out because I think that there's real value in it. And when I get this kind of response, it encourages me to keep doing it. So here we go. Again, she addresses it to me. Dear Miss Miller, Love Laws of the Jungle is a compilation of authentic letters I spontaneously wrote to my clients in the middle of the night from our session that day, synthesizing my afterthoughts and insights. One of my clients was so inspired by my letter, she carried it in her purse for a year. The letters target a variety of relationship challenges, prescribing revolutionary tactics and innovative tools, resulting in a collection of love laws that I later created. The letters were edited for clarity and confidentiality. Desperate times require desperate measures. Despite best-selling relationship books, the divorce rate is holding at 50%. Women still nag men and men still go into their caves. Having been in private practice for over 20 years, I've detected the missing piece of this puzzle. The root of relationship problems today is the severance from our animal nature. In our earnest efforts to become Gentile, we've overtrained ourselves. In the name of love or peace, reason or restraint, we're stuck second-guessing ourselves. So we pretend, we lie to ourselves, and we lie to our mate. Instead of dynamic, a relationship turns static. The result? I see dead spouses walking. Human nature is not our enemy. At the base of our design is the animal instinct to band together to survive. How? Both males and females bring their skills to the relationship table, balancing compassion and cooperation with assertiveness and sensibility. Cutting to the chase, I teach men and women how to get out of their heads and back into the genesis of their natural instincts. Define politically correct conventionality in Love Laws of the Jungle. I utilize human nature without apology, tackling an array of male-female issues via provocative proclamations and clever teasers. And it won't always be pretty, and it will cause a fuss, and it does work quite easily and quite readily. Love Laws of the Jungle number 23. If your man's penis is in charge of him, sit down eye to eye with his penis and state your terms for a mutually rewarding deal. Tara, undress Rick. Sit down in front of him. Look his penis straight in the eye and bow in honor of King Cock. If you start laughing, compose yourself. A vital marriage requires pleasurable sex for two. Remember, the penis is its own entity. State your claim. Keep your eyes on his penis and start talking. Letter 7. Love Law of the Jungle number 27. When women curtail shopping the way men have had to curtail sex, we'll be free of the double standard. Love Law of the Jungle number 9. Love is like a meal. Feed a man too often, he'll sit back, put up his feet, then burp. Too much coddling will turn any man into a lethargic, crabby, fat cat. Love Law of the Jungle number 1. Grace is being disappointed without punishing or resenting one another. I have a PhD in counseling psychology, and I'm a certified relationship coach. I was the associate clinical director for David for Dr. David Viscott for 5 years. My work has been covered by ABC, CBS, BBC, E! News, Chicago Tribune, London Daily Mail, Der Spiegel, Vogue, and more. Given the self-help books you represent, I'd appreciate if I could send my proposal or manuscript for your perusal. Thank you for your time. And she signs her name and then gives all of the appropriate contact information. Okay, so what do we think of this? I'm keeping my eye on time because I don't want to go over 8 minutes. A couple of things. I think that it is a vast improvement. I'm very, very pleased with what this author was able to do with the feedback given. And it wasn't a lot of feedback. You know, it's the little stuff. I still think, I mean, now we're getting picky, but I still think that she could, when she presents the jungle laws, Jungle 23, 27, 9, 1, because she doesn't have them in any order, it's just a bit confusing. You might want to take a look at that. Maybe it's just me. I would actually add less of these, because what I liked was when she did Jungle number 23, Love Law of the Jungle number 23, she stated the problem and then she gave dialogue, which made me laugh, which is a good thing. I think another one like that, that she's able to offer kind of the theory and then the practicum, you know, how this applies to the couple, is probably all she needs here. Sometimes less is more. And what she did is, in my opinion, this is 1 + 1 = 1/2. So get rid of a couple of them and develop 2 of them nicely, the way you did the first one. And you know, that's it. I think it's terrific. I will invite her to send it back one more time. I won't tell her that I'll put it up on video, but I'd be glad to give it one more read through, because I think this book has legs. And I'd be very interested to see whose attention she gets with it. So if there are any agents out there, this is one you know, if I were you, I'd probably take a look at least the proposal. Speaking of agents, I want to give a shout out to Sally Van Hitsma. In fact, she might be the one for this book. She's going to be linking to Marketing the Muse. She sent me a wonderful email and said that the content was really very valuable. So thank you, Sally, and right back at you. I also want to give a shout out to, and this is non-writing related, but definitely computer and my livelihood related. Last week I got infected by 15 viruses. I mean, bam. They just got me. And I called my guys at Techies in Santa Barbara. You know, I'm not getting paid to say this, but they just saved me. And, you know, at a reasonable rate. They were just terrific. And so thank you very much. And to the rest of you out there, I hear that a lot of viruses are going on. So be careful what you open. And until the next time, thanks for tuning in to Marketing the Muse. I'm Marla Miller. Have a good one.